Hi, I'm Chris. I'm an exercise physiologist. Some of you will have met me during your hospital rehab programme. On the Wolverhampton Coronary Aftercare Support Group website, haveaheart.co.uk, we have a link in the top right hand corner to some home exercise videos. I have volunteered to do the first video and I will be going through the workout that is available to you as a link on the bottom of the website and also by post. If you contact Jenny or myself, we will get one posted out to you. Hope you enjoy this workout. Okay, nearly ready to begin. Before we start, we need to make sure it is safe for us to exercise. On the link on the website, it has some information with regards to what you should consider before starting your workout. Are you having any changes in your symptoms? Are you going through any changes in medication? If you're diabetic, is your blood sugar okay? Is it within your normal range? And have you eaten? If you have eaten, make sure you wait at least an hour to allow that body to digest the food. Room temperature, we're all indoors at the moment, so we need to make sure the room is comfortable, you have a drink available, and you're wearing suitable clothing. Okay, one more thing before we begin. You'll have all learnt about the rating of perceived scale during your exercise programme. We want you to think about this while you're exercising. To remind you, 6 is equivalent to sitting still, 7 is equivalent to standing still, like I am now. When I'm exercising, if I rate the effort to be 11, light, I should be able to sing. I won't be doing that. Around 13, I should be still be able to hold a conversation. And at 15, that feelings may be becoming a little bit uncomfortable and talking may be difficult. We do not want you to go that far. We want you to keep your workout between 11 and 13. And during the warm-up, which is what we're going to do next, only really getting to a level of light. Okay, well, we'll start with the warm-up. I won't be following the script on the website perfectly, as I can't remember it word by word. I will do my own warm-up, which may be slightly different to the warm-up on the website. Please use that in future or copy me and follow your routine and we will begin. So we'll start with marching on the spot, nice and gently. Remember to go at your own pace. Don't feel that you keep up with the same pace as me. Keeping yourself feeling comfortable, thinking about your breathing and just nice and gently marching on the spot. We will then move to the ankles, nice and gently, as we do in the classes. Tap your toes out in front, stretch the foot out, get a nice stretch across the front of the shin and down the front of the foot. I've lost count, but we will carry on. Back to marching. So again, just concentrate on your breathing, keep the pace nice and comfortable, try not to worry too much about keeping up with me. All your workout should be done at your own pace, at your own ability. Okay, back to the ankles. This time I'm digging the heels, curling the toes back, feeling a little stretch down the calf, digging the heels as we go. That's about 8. Go back to marching. So you may feel that your breathing's changing a little bit. So judge your pace, keep it nice and comfortable. This is only a warm-up, so we're getting the muscles warm, breathing increased, increasing the heart rate gently, letting the body know that we're about to exercise. Okay, next one on the list, marching wide. So just widen the stance, keep marching, keep it nice and gentle. And then back to centre. Keep marching again, nice and comfortable. Still thinking about your breathing, thinking about your posture as we're going along. We'll widen the feet again, go a little bit wider, loosen up those hips, get the muscles nice and warm. Okay, back to marching. You're all starting to feel a little bit warmer now. I know I am. Okay, we'll go back to heel digs. So digging the heels, curling the toes back, nice and gentle, and we'll bring the arms in as well. So start to involve the arms in the activity, get the heart rate pumping a little bit more, making it supply blood to another part of the body. Keep it nice and comfortable, Go at your own pace. And back to marching. Everybody feeling okay? So we'll go back to a wider march again. And then to give you a little bit of a breather, we'll hold it there, feet wide, hands on your thighs, and we'll do 8 bends to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and slight stretch on the 8th. Up to the centre, over to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again slight stretch on the 8th, hold it there. Back up to the centre, do a little bit more marching, keep the pulse increasing. Hopefully your breathing's still increasing comfortably. Remember, think about your RPE, think where you are on your effort, slow it down if you need be. It's just a gentle sort of warning to the body that we're about to exercise. You're just getting it ready. So march a little bit wider again. And then we'll hold it there. Hands in front this time, and we're going to twist to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold on the 8th. Back to the centre and over to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold on the 8th. And again, back to the centre. Swinging the arms a little bit more now if you feel comfortable. Hopefully your breathing's still good. Heart rate's climbing nicely. Okay, now we're going to loosen the hips up a little bit more. Make sure you've got some space. Just tap out to the side, one at a time, loosening up the hips, nice and gentle. Okay, trying to keep count is always an issue. And we'll go back to marching. Nice and gentle. Keep the pace comfortable again. Remember, don't follow the pace I'm going at. Keep the pace to your own levels. Make it feel nice and comfortable. You start to be breathing a little bit more now. We may be getting up to around 9 on the RPE. We may be up to 10 or 11. But keep it what's comfortable to you. Okay. I'm not sure this one's on the script, so I'm going off script slightly. I'm going to tap out behind. Some of you will have seen this in the warm-ups I do and other members of the team. If you want to make it a little bit more vigorous, a little bit more challenging, just bring the arms in as well, tap in behind and curl in the arms. That's good. Keep it going, nice and gentle. And we'll go back to a march. Everybody feeling okay? All comfortable? Okay, go back to a couple more, toe taps. Tapping your toes in front, curling the arms, getting the body nice and warm, getting the heart to supply blood to the arms and the legs now, making it work that little bit harder, helping along with the warm-up. And back to marching. Screen seems to have gone to sleep. Hopefully you haven't. And we are still marching. And I'm not just marching on my own. Okay, slightly bigger movement now. Hands out in front. Have your hands at your height, what's comfortable to you, what you're able to do, so that you're only bringing your knees up to the level that is comfortable to you. Some will be down here, and some may be where I am, at hip height. Nice big movement, loosening up the hips, warming up nicely. And back to marching. Getting close to the end now. If you're wondering where I'm looking, I've got a clock in front of me here to making sure this warm-up's the correct length, so that you're nice and warm and ready for the exercise. So last little bit, roll the shoulders back, nice big movement, what's comfortable to you, keeping the feet moving, marching away. Should start to be feel nice and warm now, nearly ready for the exercises. And then just go the other way, roll the shoulders forward, and back to marching. So we've got one final thing to do. We'll do our stretches before we start. Hopefully this warm-up's been good. You've been able to follow it. It's the first time I've ever videoed a warm-up or presented to a camera. Fingers crossed, it's done the job and we're nice and warm. Okay, so we're going to hold it there. So if you remember your stretches from the class, we'll start off with right foot forward, left foot back, keep the left leg straight, bend the front knee. If you want to, take your hands behind your back and just gently lift away. Holding that stretch. Count to about 15. Release the stretch. Shift your weight onto your back leg now. Front leg straight. Nice base on the other leg. Hands on the bent leg. Just lean forward from the hips, keeping your head up. And again, hold that stretch for about a count of 15. Okay, toe down, weight onto the front leg. We'll swap legs now. Right leg back, right leg straight, bend the left knee, join the hands in front this time if you want, and gently push away. Feel a stretch on the upper back while you're stretching your calf on the right leg. Relax the arms again, shift your weight onto your back leg, front leg's now straight, lean forward from your hips, support yourself on the bent leg, keeping the head up and leaning forward from your hips. Okay, count to 15 again, toe down. We'll do a quad stretch, find something to lean against, take the ankle or the back of the trousers, lift the toe up, heel up rather, leg down gently and change legs. Again, take the ankle or the back of the trousers, bring the heel up, knees together and stand up straight. Leg down gently again, give the arms and legs a nice shake and we're ready to go. Okay, so we're going to go with the first exercise. I've got Jenny on the screen here ready to show me. So we're going to do some step ups. Got my step on the floor, unfortunately. Can't fit it in the camera shot as well as the screen. So I'm going to use the windowsill for balance, or the side of the worktop here. And I'm going to do 15 step ups on each leg. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Okay, I'll turn the side on for the second set and we'll go with the other leg. 1, 2, 3. Again, go at your pace. What feels comfortable to you. Remember your RPE. Thinking about how hard you're working. Thinking about your breathing. I have to admit, I've lost count. And we'll stop there. Next exercise. Okay, going with the next exercise, side arm raises. I've got my bottles, which I stole off the children, and holding the arms down by the side, palms towards your thigh, lift out to the side. Again, I feel I can do 15, so we're going to go a little bit further. One thing you can do, if the weight is light, to make the exercise a little bit more challenging, is slow it down. Makes the muscles work a little bit harder, makes any resistance become a little bit more challenging, so we can slow it down. Do whatever pace you feel comfortable. If you want to go quicker, lift the arms up to a nice steady pace. If you want to make the muscles work a bit harder, go as slow as you can. Nice and gentle. That's good. Again, thinking about your posture, pulling your tummies in, keeping your standing nice and straight, thinking about your technique. There we go. Side raises, done. Okay, next exercise. Got Jenny on the screen again, and we're going to be doing some calf raises. I'm going to use the worktop for balance. I think you won't be able to see my feet with this shot, but we're going to push up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels up, getting a nice height with each calf raise. Feel the muscle contract. Again, we can do them slower, make the muscles work a bit harder, or we can just push through at a nice comfortable pace. Thinking about your posture, pulling your tummies in, keeping your backs nice and straight, lifting the heels up, make it feel nice and comfortable. Do a couple of slow ones, just get the muscles working nice and hard. That's good. Like we've said on the workout, you can repeat all of these exercises a few times if you feel you want to do a little bit more. There we go. Calf raises. Okay, next exercise. Got Jenny on the screen again. I'm going to have to stop saying that because it's going to get repetitive. We're going to do some bicep curls. I've got my bottles. Standing with the arms hanging down by my side, palms forward, bending the elbows. You can do it alternating. You can do both at the same time. What feels more comfortable to you? You can mix it up, do a bit of both. Again, same principle with the other two exercises. Pull your tummies in, stand up nice and straight, curling the weight, one at a time, or like I said, we can do two at a time. Now with the weight being a little bit lighter, we can go nice and slow. Get the muscles to work nice and hard, both ways, working in both parts of the movement, curling the weight up and lowering the weight down. It's what's comfortable to you. You work at your own pace, you work with a weight that is comfortable to you, thinking about your technique and thinking about what's working the muscle for you. Okay. Bicep curls, done. Okay, next exercise. Got Jenny on the screen again. We're going to do sit to stand exercise. So I've got my chair, nice sturdy chair, not going to wobble. My feet are flat on the floor, probably can't see my feet. And we're going to do a sit to stand exercise. So folding the arms in front, just stand and lower yourself nice and gently. Make sure you've got your balance throughout. Don't go too quick. With all of these exercises, as I keep mentioning, you can be done at your own pace. Sometimes the slower they do them, the harder the muscles will work. Nice and gently, taking my time, making sure I've got my balance at both points, at the top when I stand and as I sit, ready for the next movement. Keeping the arms folded throughout, make the legs work. So this exercise will work the legs, it will work the glutes. Keep the muscles in those legs nice and strong. That's good. Again, go at your pace, as you feel comfortable. And as usual, with all the talking, I forgot to count. Can start to feel it working the legs now, so that's good. Get a little bit of a challenge in the muscles. Fantastic. I think that's about 15. I'm sure if you play the video back you can count and tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, stopping there. Sit to stand, done. Okay, next exercise, wall bar press ups. So we need a nice clean wall, something we can lean against comfortably, nothing that we can knock off. Wall bar press ups. We need a nice blank piece of wall to lean against where we're not going to knock anything over, and we've got space to place our hands on the wall. So placing your hands on the wall, the wider you place your hands, the harder you'll make the muscles work across the chest. So judge your hand position as you feel comfortable, lowering yourself down nice and slowly, making sure we don't bang our heads, thinking about our breathing, thinking about our posture as we're doing it, lowering yourself down. Again, with the body weight exercises, the slower you do them, the harder the muscles work. Keep it nice and comfortable. Go at a pace that feels comfortable to you. The closer you stand to the wall, the easier the movement. The further you are away, the harder the movement. Bearing in mind, there is nothing to grip onto, so don't stand too far away so that you lose your grip and bang your head. Keeping the movement nice and controlled, working the muscles on the back of the arm and across the chest. There we go, wall bar press ups. Okay, next exercise, high knees. So hands as high as you feel comfortable, aiming for close to the waist, lifting the knee up, nice and slowly this time. So we're thinking about the muscles. A little bit of a pulse raiser. Bringing the knee up to hip height. Nice and controlled with each movement. Thinking about your balance. We're going on to one leg. So only do this exercise if your balance is good and you feel comfortable to do so. Hope you're all enjoying the workout so far. Remember, all of these exercises can be repeated again. And as usual, I forgot to count. There we go. High knees. Okay, next exercise, seated leg raises. I've had to block Jenny out altogether now because we're sitting down and I want you to be looking at my legs. So, sitting on the chair, again, nice and comfortably, not leaning back, sitting upright, and we're going to straighten the legs, alternating between straightening the one leg and the other. You can curl your toes back at the top, straightening up, nice and comfortable. So this is working the muscles on the top of the thigh. So as you're doing this movement, feel the muscle contract, straighten your leg as far as you're comfortable, nice and slowly again. As it's a body weight exercise, again, we can go nice and slow. Concentrate on that contraction, pull the muscle in, lifting the leg straight up, curling the toe back a little bit at the top. Very good. Again, go at your pace. Slower will make the muscles work a little bit harder. Both movements, up and down, can be performed nice and slowly to get the contraction on the muscle nice and strong. Activate as much of the muscle as possible and keep the strength in those quadriceps. Okay, one more. Seated leg raises, done. Okay, so we're going down into the cool down now. If you don't want to do the cool down yet and you want to repeat those exercises again, just rewind the video back to the end of the warm-up, and if you want to copy along with me, you can do, and you can repeat those exercises. If you're ready for the cool down now, we'll start marching on the spot. So, as we've said, we're aiming for around 5 to 10 minutes with regards to your cool down, but we're trying to slow the movements down, bring the heart rate back down to resting values, and your blood pressure, bring the body back to equilibrium, ready for rest. So, nice and gentle. Keep the movements nice and slow. So starting with marching on the spot again, nice and comfortable. Thinking about our breathing, nice big breaths. But the movement should feel nice and slow, should start to feel like we're easing down a little bit more. We'll do a couple of mobility exercises with the ankle again. Sorry you can't see my feet on this movement, but it's the toe tap movement that we're doing. So stretching the foot out in front, tap the toes in front of you, Get a nice stretch across the front of the foot and down the shin. Again, try and do all movements slowly, nice and gently, and at your pace. So what feels slow to you will bring your heart rate down and bring your breathing down. And we'll go back to marching. So again, just nice and gently, nice and slowly. Trying to make the effort feel quite effortless. Nice and slowly, easing down. That's good. Go back to the ankles. This time we're digging the heels. So curling the toes back. Just feel that you have a nice stretch down the calf with each dig. Digging the heels in front, nice and slowly, at a pace that feels comfortable to you. But each time we do a new movement, we should be thinking about slowing down that little bit more, really consciously making an effort to make it feel quite easy at this stage. Okay, go back to a little march, and we should be quite slow now. Usually in the classes, this is where the patients make a joke about Steve Austin impressions and $1 Million Man. Nice and slow, keeping it comfortable. While the feet are moving, if you want to just roll the shoulders back. So nice big circles, loosening up those shoulders, curling back.
I found this on the web.
She didn't. Keep marching. And forwards. That's good. Nice big movements. There we go. Should be feeling quite nicely relaxed now. Breathing should be only noticeable. Heart rate should feel quite comfortable. Slowing right down. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of stretches again. So make sure you've got space, and we'll go with the calf stretch first. So right foot forward, left foot back, keep the left leg straight, bend the front knee, make sure both feet are facing forwards, hands behind the back, and gently lift away. Make sure you've got a stretch now in the calf and across the chest, and we're counting to about 15. Relax the arms, shift the weight now onto the back leg. The front leg is now straight, the left leg is bent. We're going to place our hands on the bent leg for balance, or we've got a surface here we could lean against. And lean forward from the hips, lifting the toe up if you want to, keeping the head in a neutral position, and feel the stretch down the back of the leg. Again, we're going to count for about 15 and then relax. Toe down, weight onto the front leg and swap legs. So now, right leg back, right leg straight. We're going to bend the front knee, left knee's bent, both feet are facing forwards, hands in front, and gently push away. That's good. Feel a stretch across the upper back, and now down the right calf. Again, relax your arms, shift your weight onto the front leg, and we're going to do a quad stretch. Using the worktop again if you need to. Take the ankle or the back of the trousers, bring the heel up, knees together, and stand up straight. Leg down gently again. I'm going to swap legs. Take the ankle again, or the back of the trousers, bring the heel up, knees together, and stand up straight. With all stretches, we're aiming for around 15 seconds. Hold the stretch, release the tension in the muscles. Leg down gently again. Nice and slowly now, we're going to take a couple of deep breaths. On the sheet that we've attached on the website, we say 3. but you do as many as you feel comfortable. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in, lifting the arms above the head, and out. And again, deep breath in, and out. And again, last one, deep breath in, and out. Okay, hope you've all enjoyed that workout. This was my first attempt at trying to film a YouTube workout. Hopefully it all makes sense. These workouts will be improved over the coming weeks, and Jenny and Aid will also be putting out their own workouts as soon as possible. Please keep checking the channel, keep checking the website for more information and the Facebook page, and we will continue to keep you as fit and as active as we can do. Thank you for watching,